People around the world are booking rooms in Ukraine through Airbnb without ever planning to use them. Airbnb is waiving all associated fees. It's a novel way to help regular Ukrainians under siege.
I guess what was most appealing to do it that way was just that I knew that they would get the money quickly, directly in their bank account was what I liked the most about that idea.
American Rachel Margolin booked a room in Odessa through Airbnb. She came up with the idea after reading a story about it on social media. A New York influencer named Tommy Marcus, who posts under the name Quentin Quarantino, appears to have started the campaign.
The money is obviously a help and a really nice thing to do, but I think it's really that emotional thing. Like, wow, someone actually cared about my situation so much that they went and booked this room that likely they're not going to be able to rent out for a long time.
Marcus and many others who have booked rooms on Airbnb have gotten messages from Ukrainian hosts and have communicated with them directly. Seeing precisely who the money is going to is part of the appeal.
So I liked being able to kind of have a little bit more control over where my donation went.
Airbnb's CEO says more than 61,000 nights were booked in Ukraine over a 48-hour period beginning March 2nd. That amounts to almost $2 million in bookings. Airbnb's charitable division has also launched a campaign to offer free short-term housing for up to 100,000 Ukrainian refugees in neighboring countries. The U.S. professional basketball team Utah Jazz has agreed to fund more than 32,000 nights of housing on Airbnb for those fleeing Ukraine.
The number one thing we can do is let them know that we are here to support. We have a track record of providing housing for tens of thousands of people around the world. Actually, we've housed about 100,000 people in need in our history for free, and that we're here to help. And what we need their help with is to get the word out to people to consider hosting.
For those wanting to book rooms in Ukraine, Marcus advises picking hosts without many properties to ensure that the money is going directly to the neediest Ukrainians and not investors from abroad. Karina, CGTN.